Welcome to Movie Story Short, the channel where we summarize movies in just a few minutes. Today, we bring you an in-depth breakdown of the 2024 horror thriller Sting. The film takes place in Brooklyn, New York, inside a deteriorating apartment complex. Our protagonist is 12-year-old Charlotte, a rebellious and imaginative girl who struggles to connect with her family. She lives with her mother, Heather, her stepfather, Ethan, and her newborn baby brother, Liam. With tensions high in the household, Charlotte often retreats into her world of comic books, creating her own stories where she is the hero. One stormy night, something extraordinary happens. A mysterious, pulsating object crashes through her great-aunt Gunter's apartment window. Curiosity gets the best of Charlotte, and upon closer inspection, she realizes it's an egg. But not just any egg. Inside, a peculiar alien-looking spider begins to hatch. Instead of fearing it, Charlotte feels an instant connection and decides to secretly keep it as a pet, naming it Sting. The growth of Sting. At first, Sting appears harmless, barely bigger than a coin. Charlotte feeds it small insects, watching in fascination as it grows rapidly. However, Sting's appetite seems insatiable. As the days pass, Charlotte notices the spider growing at an alarming rate. It becomes larger, stronger, and more aggressive. The apartment residents begin noticing strange occurrences, missing pets, eerie noises, and a growing sense of unease. But Charlotte, captivated by her pet's unique nature, dismisses the warning signs. She treats Sting like a secret friend, confiding in it and enjoying its presence as it becomes a grotesque yet mesmerizing creature. Unraveling the horror. As Sting's hunger intensifies, the disappearances escalate. First, a neighbor's cat goes missing, then a dog. The tenants, already living in a stressful environment, begin suspecting something unnatural is happening. Charlotte, meanwhile, struggles with a growing sense of dread. She starts realizing that Sting isn't just an oversized spider, it's a predator. One night, Charlotte witnesses Sting devouring a pigeonhole. Shocked and terrified, she tries to rationalize the creature's behavior, telling herself it's just following its instincts. But when an elderly neighbor mysteriously vanishes, leaving behind only traces of blood and shredded clothing, Charlotte finally accepts the horrifying truth. Sting has developed a taste for human flesh. Family in danger. Charlotte attempts to warn her mother and Ethan, but they are too preoccupied with their own struggles to take her seriously. Heather is overwhelmed with taking care of baby Liam, while Ethan, who genuinely wants to connect with Charlotte, finds himself caught in the middle of family tensions. As the body count rises, the building's super, a grizzled old man named Frank, begins investigating the disturbances. He senses that something unnatural is lurking within the apartment walls. One fateful night, Frank discovers the horrifying truth. Sting is now the size of a large dog, lurking in the shadows, waiting for its next meal. Before he can warn anyone, he becomes its next victim. Charlotte, now fully aware of the danger, attempts to contain Sting, but it's too late. The monstrous arachnid has become too powerful, weaving massive webs within the hidden crevices of the building. The walls themselves seem to pulse with life as Sting prepares to turn the entire apartment into its feeding ground. The climactic battle. With residents either missing or too terrified to leave their apartments, Charlotte knows she is the only one who can stop Sting. Using her knowledge from comic books, she devises a plan, luring Sting into an enclosed space where it can be trapped and killed. Armed with a can of aerosol and a lighter, she enters the dark, web-infested basement where Sting has built its nest. The scene is nightmarish. Cocoons hang from the ceiling, twitching with movement, indicating that some of the missing residents are still alive but trapped. Charlotte pushes forward, heart pounding, as Sting emerges in its full, terrifying form. A battle of wits and survival unfolds. Charlotte uses her small size to her advantage, darting between obstacles, setting fire to the webbing to limit Sting's movement. Just when it seems she is about to be overpowered, Ethan arrives, finally believing her after seeing the horrors himself. Together, they set the entire nest ablaze, forcing Sting into a final, desperate attack. As the flames engulf the room, Sting lets out an unearthly screech before collapsing into a burning husk. The nightmare is over, but the damage is done. The building is in ruins, and the few survivors are left shaken by the unimaginable horror they witnessed. The aftermath. In the film's final moments, Charlotte stands outside the smoldering apartment, clutching Ethan's hand. Heather, holding baby Liam, finally acknowledges Charlotte's strength. The experience has changed them all, forging a new understanding between stepfather and daughter. However, just before the credits roll, the camera zooms in on a dark alley nearby. A faint, eerie clicking noise echoes in the distance, a subtle hint that Sting may not have been the only one of its kind. Conclusion: Sting 2024 delivers a thrilling blend of horror, suspense, and emotional depth, making it a standout creature feature. The film masterfully builds tension, keeping viewers on edge with its slow-burning dread and shocking moments. Alola Brown's portrayal of Charlotte is both compelling and heartfelt, making us root for her despite the terror unfolding around her. And here we end the movie. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Stay tuned for more exciting movie summaries, only on Movie Story Short. See you in the next one.